Salve, friend. Mind tell...
Employer, I need you to take care of some things urgently.
Oh, sounds serious. I'm listening.
Ruff is becoming agitated because of his rheumatism, and if you give him some of this willow bark, it will calm him down. Ooh. Oh shit. Which one am I gonna do? I'll do this one.
Poor guy. My uncle was a victim at rheumatism's altar, and he ended up killing himself. Alright, got it.
Need to stop Fabia in front of the empty shrine and tell the new arrival who Fabia is looking for in there.
Alright, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but send the new arrival to the empty shrine. Understood.
That's it, now go. As fast as you can.
I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
We are timed in a way to find out before the election starts. How much money do we have now? We have over 2k, so we can actually buy both for the things. Bottle of wine, huh? Damn. Okay, so that's what that. Another way here, I guess. Fix it real quick. Bottle of wine. Take it. The shadows wander without flesh or bone. Wooden carving with a symbol of a fish carved into it. Looks like it might be religious in nature. A plaque bearing a Latin inscription, Pluto, father of riches. Well, that's probably the one that's gonna be on the statue up there. See what this takes us. Exactly. Loaf of bread. Even stone disc, particular circular stone disc with a symbol of a fish coloring. It looks like it might be religious. Looks like I'm supposed to be able to... Damn, that was a lot of... Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. Ulpius loves Scintilla, corrected to Ulpius killed Scintilla. Some great with holes in it, perhaps there's another layer of the city under the forum. Okay, See if I can do that part. Talk about that.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and
Okay, so that's a way into his place.
elected your magistrate. Magistrate, is it? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I'm delighted and deeply honored to be elected your magistrate. And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. And did you just scale the wall to my villa somehow? I must remember to have words with that buffoon Domitius. Well, why have you risked life and limb to see me?
So you're Quinticus.
My name is Marcus Malleolus Gurgis. You seem to have confused me with someone else.
Yeah, one green eye and one blue eye, just like the description in this execution order from the Emperor Nero.
You mean my heterochromia? I am guilty of nothing more than having different colored eyes. And I'm hardly the only person with the condition. Alexander the Great had it too, as it happens. I like to think it is simply the way the gods have chosen to mark a natural-born ruler. Nothing more.
And Quintius also suffers from delusions of grandeur.
Well, I am not suffering from any delusions, as today's election will firmly establish.
Can't prove it's you yet, but I will.
Unlikely, because it simply isn't true. Now, was there something else you wanted?
I'll be going
I
now.
trust you can see yourself out. Through the door this time. There's a key just beside it.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate.
Well.
You're not supposed to be in here.
I know where to keep your valuables. We talk?
Talk? What business could you possibly have with me?
Why are you locked in this room?
My marital affairs are no concern of yours. Thank you very much.
How would you like some help getting back at Malleus?
An intriguing proposition. Go on.
I think Malleus is who he says he is.
Perhaps you're not as silly as those clothes make you look. What makes you say that?
It's a hunch. I was hoping we could figure out his true identity together.
You know, I may have the very thing you're looking for. Some time ago, when he still cared for me, he wrote me a love letter. Only, he used the wrong name. Now, addressing one's wife by the wrong name is not unheard of among philandering Romans. But in this case, the name he got wrong was his own. I confronted him about it, and he stammered.
Hey,
through
Clorette,
some
you should have kept your
incoherent
name with
response.
C, you know?
I let it go, eventually, and yet questions have lingered in the back of my mind ever since. But wait a minute. Why exactly are you helping me?
I want to force him to withdraw from the election.
To withdraw? Listen, I may not be Penelope to his Ulysses, but to ruin his plans to become a magistrate? You must think me quite mad. I've heard enough.
Shit.
Get out of here at
Eh.
once. Domitius, come quickly. We're being robbed.
Should shoot you. I thought she was gonna like that, but okay, I should have picked the second one then.
Oi! How did you get in there, you cheeky little Sturkus? If I cop an earful from Malleolus, I'll be coming for you. Hey, Horatius. How's it feel knowing all man's doomed?
If there's more people down at the... Oh, yeah. Don't steal anything, don't hurt anyone, don't. Whoever wrote this didn't get a chance to finish it, evidently. Let's see. Livia.
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls but it does not notice the crowds that come.
Your story.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the Forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what that means.
They never do.
Do you know a way out of here?
There is only a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions.
Do you need help?
Help me? You cannot help me. I have seen things. A pattern, a terrible pattern. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more.
What do you think about the Golden Rule?
The bloodless shadows. This is their punishment.
Right. Can you tell me what the pattern is on?
You think you wish to know, but you do not.
I do.
It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's...
I say the same thing.
You think you wish... It is better...
Need to...
The newly arrived are ignorant of the road before them. Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
Large vat for brewing beer is a layer of small insects drowning on the surface. Ew.
Ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Can't steal it. That's a... Well, I could and open it and then just go for it, but... We induced
Vote from you stay away from my money. Oh, do us all a favour and drink hemlock, Caput Murder.
Guess you didn't like that I went up there, huh?
The 49 melodies fetch again with incessant labor the water they have lost.
With a model of Roman arena, lovely and correct for someone who misses the outside world.
The 49 melodies fetch again with incessant labor the water they have lost.
Note from Kabash. Kabash to Kabash. I told Lucretia about the dreams I've been having, and she said it might help her divine the meaning if I wrote them down. It happened again last night. The man by the river was there, as always, his face shrouded in shadow from the peculiar ram headdress. Once again he introduced himself as Curti and told me he had dragged me from the river. He seemed to smirk as he said his name, as if it meant something I could not understand. Indeed, the name rings a bell, but I cannot for the life of me remember where I heard it. I do not think I will sleep soundly again until I know. Who is Curti? Lion carving. Face. Incomplete note. This is your final warning, sinner. It's Rufius. On disk. Emphatic charm fought by the Romans who have divine protective property.
Ixion turns.
Key to the chest in the shrine of Apollo. Herbrack. Doll, a rudimentary doll, looks like it has been well loved. Okay, that's a scary looking doll.
You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone that always returns.
Fippulus had an orgy with 4 girls here and disappointed all of them equally. Heck. Okay, I have 2 things to do right now. First we're gonna check this out. And I think we're gonna go into, if we can. Why can't I get in here now?
Welcome to my humble store.
Okay, let's see.
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step.
Oh yeah. What do you think about the Golden Rule?
I'll tell you this much. I hate the fact that my survival depends on the common sense of other people.
Yeah, it's what I think about it so far. It's okay. It's like it's a lot of a mystery, pretty much. So if you like that, because you have to solve different, what should you call it? Quests. There's like different things you have to solve. Pretty much like almost like a detective game. but in a different setting. That's it, pretty much what it's all about. From what I noticed so far. Well, there's not much time. Well, time travel is that you end up in a... You go back in the old days and end up in this place where I am right now. That's the only time travel that I've noticed so far. So there's not much that you're going back and forth, so to say. It's like you end up in a time in the Roman time. The Romans were still going at it. So you have to try and solve different mysteries within this place and figure out how to get people to do certain things and so on and help them in different ways. I know the feeling I lived through a pandemic.
Then you know what I'm talking about. I mean, all these people just bumble along like nothing's wrong. Well, we're one bad decision away from being wiped out. But
I would say if you have it, yeah, and it's
seems like I'm the only
and it's
one
like
ready for
Diggy
what's
saying it's
whatever that is.
you have a certain amount of time each day to be able to
Everyone for themselves.
handle all these things.
You've been warned.
Then you have to start over again. But well, you can skip a lot of things, so on. But then you have to start over again. But you keep your stuff and so on. You don't have to start from scratch, so to say. What do you think is coming?
I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are...
And it's on, if you have a chance, if you have it, it's on Xbox Game Pass.
Or something. I don't like it.
I think you're right.
That doesn't help me.
So who are you going to vote for?
Sentius, military man, knows what he's doing.
What are you going to do to change that?
No.
Are you the one threatening Virgil?
No idea what you're talking about.
I know it was you. I found an incomplete letter to him in your quarters.
Look, I haven't been at my best lately. I know that. It's the rheumatism. It starts with constant pain in all your joints. Then the pain starts to mess with your head. Makes you angry, mean. I know that's not an excuse for how I acted. But it's the truth. But with
Yeah, I'm
the-
enjoying it so far.
I'm already starting to feel like myself again. I'll leave him alone from now on. It's not as if I was ever going to hurt him anyway. I was just lashing out. I'm going to go and clean up the graffiti. Just forget this ever happened. Will you?
Alright, no problem. Go to him. Inform him. The happy news.
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people.
Yeah, we heard that before. Don't worry about the threats, it's just Rufus and he's never going to hurt you.
What demon or spirit told you about that?
I found an incomplete note in his house.
You went snooping in his place? That was risky. We're lucky you didn't cross any lines. Have you spoken to him about it?
A lot, yeah, a lot is talking to people and figuring out and solving the mysteries, and then you have to run around finding things and so on. So yeah, it is a lot of chatting. So if you don't like that, this game is for sure not for you. Yes, and he won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? How did you manage that?
On a trip of his rheumatism, which was making him agitated and compounding some other personal issues.
Poor fellow. I've heard that can really mess with a person's head. Well done for figuring that out.
Have to help. I think he wants to help clean up his graffiti too.
Really? That's promising. I'll keep an eye out for him.
Oh yeah. We're going to vote
Well,
for.
Malleolus is talking about loosening some of the restrictions in this place. And while it's all a bit vague, at least he has a vision.
Think I can do to change that?
My vote isn't for sale, if that's what you're asking.
CJ.
Nice to talk to you.
Citizen.
Oh, refuse? Hey,
Do you just love springtime?
oh yeah, let's go and see if that plaque up there is the one that actually... Oh, I have two things I want to do. Yep, let's do a save before we go down. Or see if I can get down.
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
Know about your creature, don't worry about me.
Well, it's your funeral.
Thank you. And there's certain rules you have to abide with in this city too, then. Pendant. Lunar pendant is a Latin inscription on the back which reads Sun Dia Death. Was we good? Now it's a question, where do we need to go here? As long you could loot as long as you don't steal. Yeah, we've been on the other side of this. Imitated human-like creatures battered in gold. It appears to have been crushed to death while entering this system from the cave beyond. Yeah. As long as you don't steal, you're fine. Oh, there's a lot of people doing that there. How it is here. Other side. Oops. Come on. that. Just in case we die or something silly. Hello, Merface. How you doing, buddy? It's not very much like it.
You? Who are you? Did he send you?
I'm Caloria. Nobody sent me.
Do you know you're here? You have to help me escape before that monster comes back.
What is going on here?
I'm Scintilla. I found a way out through the Gate of Horn, but it's locked. So I told him about it, and instead of helping me escape, he locked me up. He wants to keep us all here forever, or until we're turned to gold. He's a monster. You have to let me go so we can kill him and take his key.
Who did this to you?
Sentius, my adoptive father. Furies help me. I'll castrate and crucify him.
Okay. How hasn't this broken the golden rule?
I don't know. He said the gods are on his side because they don't want us to escape either.
Where is the way out?
Behind me. There's an aqueduct tunnel bringing water from outside the city, so it should lead us outside. The only problem is it's barred by a heavy locked gate, and he has the only key.
What will you do if I release you?
I'm going to take that key from around his neck, even if it means cutting his throat to get it. I'm done caring about the golden rule. I just want out. Help me, and we can escape together.
Is our character is named Caloria. What about the others?
There won't be enough time. Just you and me. What do you say?
What if I round everyone up so they're ready to escape once the golden rule is broken?
There's no time. Wait, did you hear that? He's here. Quick, you have to let me go. It's now or never.
Here you go, let's get over here.
Thank you. Now follow. Wait, did you hear that? He's here. He must be coming in through the door behind me. You distract him. Stay right here and keep him talking while I look for something I can use.
I can turn him into stone. Oh, come on.
What did you do with Scintilla? Where is she?
You're a human garbage, you know that?
So that is how it's going to be. Oh well, this doesn't change anything for me. It's a shame, really. If you'd just done what you were supposed to, you'd have been looping through time forever until you gave up and killed yourself. Just like that soft-hearted pleb, Al.
You remember Al?
Come now. Surely you didn't think you were the only one here who remembered everything. You see, my connection to the portal somehow preserves my memories from one loop to the next.
I'm borrowing,
Whether that was
CJ.
precipitous
Borrowing.
intention or a happy accident, I'll never know. But I'm surprised you hadn't noticed. Here I was thinking you were a little bit sharper than Al was. Or perhaps you're just more willing to break the rules. He was a moralistic fellow, never once compromised on his principles. And because of that fatal flaw, he relived this.
I wonder why you got an answer in German.
thousands of
Nine, no.
times before we finally had this conversation. I watched him come through the portal each time, always a little older, a little more disheveled, a little more haunted. And when he finally saw the futility of it all, as you're about to, it broke him. He drank a jug of wine, tied a noose around his neck and took his own life. Just before he was shot with a golden arrow. The next time I awoke, you showed up, but you've caught up to where he was so quickly. I'd have preferred if you'd given me more time to enjoy the trappings of my success. How many extra days did you give me? Just the 2? Not many. But don't worry, I'm sure there'll be another useful idiot who comes along after you're dead. In any case, there's no escape for you except the path that Al took, the path he wrote about on his tablet. What was it? Ah, yes. Better to end it all now than find out what awaits you beyond that portal. So, you discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about
it? You know there was a way out, and you even locked up your own daughter to keep it a secret. Why?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because I have grown attached to all this. My title, my beautiful villa, the sun on my face, the music of birds chirping. And as long as this day keeps repeating itself, I get to enjoy it all, over and over again, for eternity. Don't you see? I have found a way to prolong my life indefinitely, to cheat death. I have become, in effect, as immortal as the gods. Can you honestly say you would not wish the same for yourself?
He asked me to figure out who was going to break the golden rule, knowing I would fail every time.
Of course. There's no way you could have succeeded. Every soul who has ever found themselves here has broken the golden rule eventually. It is inevitable.
She is.
Always sin sooner or later. Any idiot can tell you this. But where others might see tragedy, I saw opportunity. As I told you the first time we met, I found a way to cheat death by reliving the same day over and over again forever. And I will continue living long after your dust.
Let's see you cheat your way out of this.
Do you really think you can take on a Decurion with that flimsy little bird?
Oh, could, but I'm going to let her have this one.
Who? Scintilla? Where is she?
I'm right here, Father.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Come on, we have to go. Hey, what's happening to you? That light, it's so bright.
Hey? Back again, still.
Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright. Thought I was in here alone. I'm Al.
Al? A warp? I came in here to find you.
Well, here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I'm Gloria. I was hoping you would know who I am.
Funny you should ask. I was just reading an old tablet I found here. Well, trying. My Latin is kind of rusty, but the last entry mentioned someone with the same name. It described an event about 2,000 years ago. Someone with your name appeared in the city out of the shrine of Proserpina. Freed an imprisoned woman named Scintilla, who then murdered her captor, breaking some kind of ancient law. It said the attack caused golden statues to come alive, hunting down everyone in the city and turning them into gold. Apparently, the only person to survive was Scintilla, while the stranger disappeared in a flash of light.
Actually, that was me.
What? You're saying you were here 2,000 years ago? I'm not sure I understand.
When I first arrived here in the present day, I found your corpse hanging from a noose.
I'm sorry, come again?
I still have the suicide note you carved into this tablet. Here.
Let me see that. God, why does this writing look so familiar? I've spent a lifetime in this place going around and around in circles. This is disturbing. But I don't understand how
I don't know what they're called. They made it. Surface. Google it. It was written by a different version of you. It changed the past and your fate.
I'm not following.
I helped Scintilla kill the man who opened the time portal and drew you back in time, preventing it from ever happening.
So you're saying, because a man from 2,000 years ago is dead, he never created a time portal, so I never went through it, and that's why I don't remember any of this.
Now you're getting it.
I guess you saved my life then, as well as helping that poor woman to escape. That's a lot to take in.
Enough talk, how about we get out of this place?
Maybe we can escape through the same aqueduct Scintilla used, if we can find it.
Right here in this season. Follow me.
I'm gonna pause here for a moment and make sure nobody else has ever lured into this temple.
Good idea.
You go on ahead. I'll be there soon.
You're back. But you're alone. Does that mean you didn't find Al?
I found him. He'll be here in a moment.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you so much. I was beginning to think you'd both become trapped in there. Why don't you tell me what you discovered while we wait?
I discovered the ruins of an ancient underground city.
Really? Sounds amazing. And did you... Oh, look. Here he comes. Al, it's so good to see you. You were gone so long I thought I'd never see you again.
Kinda lost track of time in there. You wouldn't believe what we found. The ruins of a long-forgotten city. And there was a tablet describing an event 2,000 years ago. Supposedly, the city was destroyed when a woman murdered a tyrant with the help of, well, my new friend here. I know how crazy that sounds.
Maybe not that crazy. That woman. I don't suppose her name was... Scintilla?
How could you... What?
She left a tablet of her own. I stumbled across it while I was waiting here. I think she meant for you to read it. Here, take a look.
I don't know what became of you, or if you'll ever read this, but I want you to know that I will never forget you, or what you did for me. It pains me that so many dear friends were not so fortunate. Ulpius, Cynthia, Lucretia, Horatius, Galerius, poor Dooley, and the others. But please understand, their blood is on my hands, not yours. I will live with the consequences of my actions, and all I can do is move forward, trying to show others the same compassion you showed me. I promise you that saving my life will not be for nothing. Scintilla.
Sounds like you meant a lot to her. I'd love to hear your story, but first, you two look exhausted. Why don't you hop in my boat and rest while I ferry you back to civilization?
Sounds good to me.
And you? Are you ready to go home?
I'm ready. Take us home. This was ending 2 out of 4. Oh, and unskippable credits? Come on. Oh no, it comes. I'm saying. That was one ending. What if I... Oh, we continue. Does it take us... Where does it go? Okay. That was one ending of the whole thing then. Okay.
So you survived the system. Probably just a stroke of Fortuna. Don't get cocky.
Oh yeah. We are gonna go and talk to... If we can... Did we talk to her already this time?
Do I need to call Domitius? Get out!
Yeah. We have to wait for next time loop.
So you survived the system.
This take us... No, it doesn't. I wonder how we're gonna help her though. How do I... Okay, so we got money to do both those. Buy that tip from her and buy the other one from... buy the stuff from him. That only saved one person though. It'd be nice if we could just like, you know, save a little bit more people. Okay.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the Golden Rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far?
Actually, I really need to talk to Ulpius.
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all.
Yeah. We've been at this
I've never had to deal with this.
Okay. Right, I'll talk to him.
Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
Is what Scintilla would want?
You know about that? How is that possible? I mean, I've never mentioned it to anyone.
You would never believe me if I told you.
Well, if you say so. You don't understand. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want it all to be over.
Maybe we can help solve your problem.
It's too late for that. Yulia and I made a pact. And she's already swallowed hemlock this morning. If I backed out now, I'd be betraying her. I can't do that.
What if I can help her too?
No. No. Time's up. I am out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no!
Okay, so I know what we need to do. We need to buy that. Okay.
I can't believe he went through with it.
Yeah.
I'll have to let everyone know what, and I'd best pray.
Yeah, we know all that. Put a plaque. Oh, there's 3 more pieces to find. Oh, bloody heck. How can we pass this test if we don't know the rules? Okay, let's see. This place. We also had a place, but it's like, guess we have a door there. Whatever what that is for. Okay. Oh, sick. Why can't I sippy? Okay, I'm gonna go and buy the antidote. Or, yeah, I can't steal it because I don't have a lockpick or something either, so... Wonder what happens if I turn it into gold, though. Can I?
How'd you do? Hello there, friend. May I say, that is a...
Took you from the Shrine of Diana. Only to discover you're locked inside with angry hornets. I managed to escape, and after harrowing ordeal in the palace and traveling back in time, here I am.
Are you well, stranger? Have you been out in the sun too long? You seem a little... confused? Perhaps you should go and see Lucretia in a clinic.
I need this.
Certainly. All I ask is a reasonable price of 1,000.
Yeah, fine, here's 1,000.
Oh, you have it. I'm impressed.
Okay. Take it.
Pleasure doing business. Very well. Another time.
What are you doing in here? Can't you? She needs...
I have the siphon. Here,
What?
take a little.
Quick, give it here. Yulia, you need to swallow this. Here, let me help you. Hopefully, in a moment, she should be able to breathe normally. That was extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing? And at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle?
Honestly, you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Ah, look. If you don't want to tell me, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. But no matter. That was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening. You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need. That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
Okay, you wait? Good. Let's talk.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. But thanks for trying to help me, I suppose.
Trying?
Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest.
Can I ask what happened to you?
As much as I'm grateful that you tried to help me, it's just not safe for me to talk about it. Please, no more questions.
Want to know how someone poisoned you without breaking the golden rule?
The golden rule. That's the least of my worries. The gods may be cruel, but Malleolus and Claudia are far crueler.
That who poisoned you?
Please, just leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it.
Can't help unless you tell me what happened.
Persistent as Nemesis, aren't you? I can tell you, but it's a long saga.
I have all the time in the world.
All right. I'd been here about a week when it dawned on me I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life. I could hardly breathe, and I knew I had to get out somehow. So when my new friend Aurelia offered me a secret way out, I would have done anything. And then I learned her asking price. 1,000 denarii. She was supposed to be my friend. I told her it would take me years to save up that much. So she suggested I take out a loan from Malleolus. And I did.
Thinking you'll be out of here before you ever had to pay back the loan?
I'm not proud of it, but yes. I was surprised he agreed to it, to be honest. But I was so happy to have the money I didn't question it. I had to sign an agreement, saying I'd work off the debt over 30 years. But I figured I'd be out of here so soon it wouldn't matter. I paid Aurelia, and she gave me her so-called way out. Do you want to know what it was? Hemlock.
Oh, no.
Drink this, she said, and you'll be out of here in no time. Of course, I demanded my money back, but she refused. She pointed to a sign on her tavern saying, "Let the buyer beware." Then she just looked at me with those cruel black eyes, and she laughed. She immediately told Malleolus I'd tried to escape without paying him back. Only
he didn't seem upset or surprised at all. In fact, he just thanked her. And that's when I realized the two of them had planned the whole thing from the beginning.
So that would have broken the golden rule.
That's what I said to the magistrate. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law was clear. I'd signed over my labor for 30 years and there was nothing he could do. I thought about resisting too. But Malleolus said if I didn't submit, I'd break the golden rule. And I couldn't be responsible for all those deaths, so he locked me in his villa, confiscated everything I owned as collateral, and made me wear immodest, humiliating outfits while I worked day in, day out. His wife Claudia was just as bad. She sent me to work on an endless stream of futile, demeaning tasks. I'd be on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor clean for hours, only for her to pour slop on it and hiss, "You missed a spot." Those two took everything from me. But they forgot to confiscate one thing. My hemlock.
You poisoned yourself.
I just wanted it to be over. But it seems I messed that up too. Should have drunk all of it.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
I brought it on myself. I trusted one of the most callous human beings I've ever met, and tried to swindle the other. I don't know how I could have been so stupid.
What will happen to you now?
When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for me. He'll escort me back to their villa, and I'll be right back where I started. Only this time, I won't be able to lull myself to sleep at night with the thought of a permanent solution. Honestly, it would have been better if the poison had been allowed to run its course.
I'm sorry, can I do anything to help?
I doubt it. It seems this is the fate the gods have chosen for me, for trying to escape. At least until someone breaks the golden rule. Huh. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
I have a better idea. How much would it cost to buy your freedom?
A lot. But it doesn't matter. I made a suicide pact with Ulpius last night. He's in exactly the same position as I am. Malleolus and Aurelius set the same trap for him a month after they did it to me. He and I are in this together. He's probably already thrown himself from the bluff into Malleolus's villa by now. If so, I'd never be able to live with myself, knowing I broke my promise to him.
Perhaps I can help him too.
I doubt you could make it up to the bluff in time. I don't know who you are, or why you seem so determined to help me, but thank you.
See what I can do.
All right, but please don't take too long.
Oh, do you know anything about Scintilla's disappearance?
No. I did hear from Ulpius that she disappeared. It's very sad. She was such a lovely young woman. But I'd been locked in Malleolus's villa for months before she went missing, so I can't help you, I'm afraid.
Fair enough. What's your story?
You mean my life story? Oh, well, I grew up as part of a big family in Rome. Me and 3 older sisters. Our father found good husbands
It means
for
we
my
need
sisters,
a lot more money,
but
probably.
I wasn't cut out for that kind of life. So he found me a job as a scribe for a prominent merchant. It was a good life for a while. Until 7 months ago when the fires came. My colleagues and I worked desperately to try to protect our warehouse. We must have had 100 workers passing buckets of water, chanting prayers to Vulcan, but they fell on deaf ears.
Is it Star Trek now?
The fire was relentless and it claimed everything and everyone. Well, almost everyone. My employer told me to grab what valuables I could and flee for the Tiber with the crowds. I remember diving into the river and then... the next thing I knew, I was waking up on the riverbank not far from here.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. But to be honest, sometimes I think dying in that fire might have been a blessing, given what's happened since.
I understand. You know a way out of here?
If that's your idea of a joke, it's not funny. Go away.
May Apollo keep you safe.
Okay. Getting later. Let's see. Do we have? Where is Stacy? Where is she at, by the way? Get over here or? Anything in the water? They're gonna have the election pretty soon. Wonder where she is at, the priestess.
Wow, isn't that a big long bow?
The 49 Belades fetch again with incessant labor the water they have lost.
So we probably can go up to her and yes, not to rescue her, but say we're gonna help her. I'm wondering where this priestess is located at. Been all over the place, but I still haven't seen her anywhere. There's some spot I'm missing. Goose eggs. Maybe taking some goose eggs. Okay. Where? The temple. That's here. Just locked. I have a key to a chest in there, but I can get in there. I wonder where she can be, the priestess. It will be at this place, but there's nothing here. Reading mode, the myth of the golden rule. What do we know about this? The question is, need to find 3 more of those pieces too. The obelisk up there. Nobody home here.
So you survived the system.
So, wondering about a thing.
This is a rather strange first impression, but I'm going to have to overlook it for reasons that will... Now, you're probably wondering why
I'm Clara, and we have had this conversation before.
Yeah? Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the Golden Rule, forcing me to create a portal in time. I must have entrusted you with figuring out who... Is that about right? If so...
I'm gonna stop it from being broken.
Ah, I see. Look, it's unfortunate, but all that matters now is that you make use of what you've learned and gathered and do better next time. Now, I assume you sought me out again for a reason.
I would like you to release Dooley.
You mean Duilius? Releasing him is out of the question, I'm afraid. That man is a liability we simply cannot afford. Perhaps you're not aware he was caught multiple times, sneaking around in places he should not have been.
What exactly did you do?
Look, I can see where you're going with this. You think me cruel. I assure you that is not the case.
Oh,
You
he's
may
such a
not be aware
liar.
of this, but it was not so long ago, during the Republic. The law of the 12 Tables would have required that he be killed as soon as he was born, owing to his deformities. Here we see to it that he has food, water, and shelter, and most importantly, he is able to continue living. A privilege that would be taken away from all of us were he to be released and commit the crime of trespass. The man has no self-discipline, poor comprehension of what is going on around him, and is an incorrigible rule breaker. I will not jeopardize the lives of my people so that one man can go free. Now, was there something else? Thank you. I'll be waiting here for news.
Why can't I kill him?
Don't be so foolish. If you kill me, we all die. Allow me to explain. When I discovered the crux of it is this, to illustrate. If
I don't
you
care.
The same thing would. If either of those...
If I kill you, everyone would die, and I would return to my original timeline with no way back.
Indeed.
I need to rethink this.
Thank you. I'll be waiting here for news.
Okay, so we got some more information, so let's save. Okay. So, come on. Okay.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
But death must either not come at all.
Oh.
Why?
Hey there, buddy.
Oh. Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright. Thought I was in here alone. I'm Al.
Al, what? I came in here to find you.
Well, here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I'm Gloria. I was hoping you would know who I am.
Funny you should ask. I was just reading an old tablet I found here.
Hey, but that's...
Well, it described an event.
Heard all
It
this?
said that apparently...
Actually, that was me.
What?
Yeah. The first ride in present day, I found your corpse hanging from a noose.
I'm...
Have the suicide thing you carved into this tablet here.
Let me see that. God, why does this... I've spent this... So you're saying, because a man from 2,000 years ago is dead, he never created a time portal, so I never went through it, and that's why I don't remember any... I guess. So to let me... I can't see how... It seems like we're...
Sorry, I made a mistake. I regret nothing.
How can you say that? You murdered a man in cold blood, and now there's a city full of dead people. And it's only a matter of time before we join them.
I guess all those old Latin inscriptions were right. Pro peccata unius multis dolabunt. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Yes, we got another ending. But okay, that was interesting.